Hey everyone, it's Jeannie with Talk to Me Tuesday. It is Monday, March the 28th. I'm hoping everyone's had a wonderful week, a wonderfully crafty week. I think the last time I talked to y'all, I told y'all about my quilts that I was working on for fundraising, Skills USA. The last couple of years we haven't done a lot of fundraising, and I've tried to, send in a couple of quilts, but a lot of the rules were where we couldn't do like lunches or anything like that because of the quarantine. But they're going to start letting us do fundraising again. The fundraising is for the students to go to a competition and learn and using the skills that they learn in our school. So it may pay for hotel and food and travel expenses and a little bit of spending money. Um, I'll put a picture in. I actually participated when I was a student for Skills USA. I did state competition, and it was quite the experience. I thoroughly enjoyed doing it, and it's a good opportunity for the students. So y'all have seen these two quilts, my triangles, the scrappy triangle, and well, I don't even know what, I haven't even officially like named this pattern, but this was really just a practice. I wanted to practice on this particular pattern that I had created, and I think I want to make it again, but this time I only want to use this pathway. So only the yellow orange fabric technically. Maybe a few of these, but I kind of want to remake this quilt. So I'm donating the original one that I practiced on. And then, of course, this was all scrappy triangles. I got them all quilted and bound. This one is the reason why you should always wash your quilts before you give them away. Because when I washed it, one of my seams popped open. It happens every now and then. I didn't secure a seam properly. So I was able to fix it. At first I was like, oh my goodness, you go into that like mini panic mode about fixing it. And then I was like, just be reasonable. You know how to do this, so just do it. So anyways, I got this quilt, both of them quilted and bound. The one quilt I didn't show you was my string quilt. I know I had showed y'all my string blocks, and I don't even know how many I had, but I had a whole pack full of string blocks, and I decided to go ahead and put it together while I was at it, and I ended up with a fairly nice size quilt. Out of them string blocks that I had put together. So originally I didn't really have a plan for them. I was just trying to use up my scraps. Anyways, I'm quite happy with it. I'm hoping to get a better picture of it today, and I'll add it to the video before I post it. And it's also quilted and bound, and I went with a peach color back, and on these are black backs. I just did a no, they're not. I did a red. I did a red on both of them. Red backing on both of them. And then I did the peach color and the light blue, same light blue binding that I've been using here lately on it. So, quite pleased about that. One thing I haven't had time to do was put labels on them. And I just decided to make some simple little labels. So this will match the backing. I'm actually going to put my labels on the back of the quilt, just in the corner. So I matched them up with the backing. This is for this string quilt, and these are for the other two. I actually made like several of each of them, and that way I'll have a couple of extra, but it's just something simple that I'm going to be putting on the quilts. The only other thing that I worked on, well, I'm not going to say the only thing, because I have worked on like several different things. I've been doing a lot of like random patterns, and I know I showed y'all here a couple of weeks ago the David Tennant that I'm not completely happy with. I mean, he turned out pretty cool, but I'm going to be sending this one to Jennifer. And then she can decide whether to use it or not. You know, it doesn't matter whichever way you want to go with it. Um, I'm remaking him, so I've updated the pattern, and I am remaking him. And this is a 5 by 15 pattern, and the new one that I'm making is going to be a 10 by 30. So that tells you how to judge the different sizes. I've gotten a few of the pieces done, so of course that's his jacket, and then I decided to go with a little, so something of that nature. Anyways, I'm kind of thinking that this one is the one that I'm going to go with. So far, I'm liking the changes that I made. I did make a few slight changes to it. So I have Doctor Who, David Tennant, and then I have Jodie all ready to go. And I went ahead and made her pattern the 10 by 30 also. And then I think I'm just going to start working on them because I have Elliston almost done. He's almost ready to be put into PDF form. And then I'll just start. I did start on the fourth Doctor Baker. But I really want to get his curly, wavy hair in, but I don't want to go overboard. You know, I don't want it to be like extremely difficult. I want it to be just enough to where if you use the right fabric, it'll all come together and you'll get the idea of his hair. So, and also his scarf. His scarf is kind of giving me some problems, so I've been kind of going back and forth to his patterns. But I'm just going to continue working on each one of the doctors until I get what I want. I'm hoping everyone has a wonderful week, a wonderfully crafty week, and I will see y'all next week. Bye!